Now let us look at the same question, but this time I have changed the scale factor, right, to explain you what I was talking about. Now in the previous question it was same question, okay, but the scale factor was 2 by 3. Now changed 3 is to 2. Now here as I told you, the concept remains same of the construction. Only in this case, if the numerator is greater than the denominator, the triangle which you will be drawing, the similar triangle will be drawn outside or exterior to the given triangle. So let us work on that. Same thing. I have taken BC as 5 centimeter. Same way, you draw 60° from here, 60° from there, or make any two angles equal, right? Or if not required, the same way, this we can take care later on. So you draw only one line similar to that, right? And then what you do, see, I told you, look at the denominator always, whether it is 2:3 or 3:2, you have to look at the number which is given in the denominator, because that many cuttings I will give on this ray. So I will be drawing only two. So 1 and 2, B1 and B2. What is the next procedure? We'll be joining this with the endpoint. Okay, same procedure what we were looking for, right? So once this is being done, what you are supposed to do is there are three segments, so I'll be drawing three. So B1, B2, and sorry, B3. Okay, you have to take care how many actually segments are there, but while joining, I told you to join the number which is in the denominator, okay, with the endpoint. Last time it was 3 by 2, 2 by 3. So what did we do? We joined the third point place, that means your B3 with C, right? Now here it is the second part, so I am joining B2 with C. That is the only difference. That means you take care that what I am trying to say is that why I have rounded that denominator means that part has to be joined with the segment C part, right? That you have to take care of. Now B3, this is the third part. Okay, from B3 I'll be drawing a line parallel to B2C. Okay, first you construct the triangle and keep it ready. So BC is 5, again the same thing. What is it? This is 4 and that is 6. Say this is 4 and that is 6. This is your triangle ABC, 5, 4 and 6 centimeter, right? And you have drawn a line. This is 2, but total there are, what is the bigger one? 3. So that equal segments should be there. See, you always see which is the bigger number, that many equal segments you draw, and whichever number is in the denominator, that part you have to join with the line segment. Okay, that is to be taken care of. So here 2 is in the denominator, so I joined B2 with the endpoint C. Clear? Now from B3 I'll be drawing a line parallel to this, so that means I'm making this angle equal. So again what I'm going to do, I'll keep my rounder at B2 and I will stretch, right? Means accordingly here, wherever it cuts this ray, you cut it. Now you measure the angle between these two. You can stretch the rounder between, that means you have to measure this angle by keeping your rounder here. That means what is the, you keep your rounder here and the pencil head here. You will get an idea what is the gap between these two angles, and the same should come here, right? And you join it so that this angle and this angle are equal. Wherever it cuts, you can stretch that. Okay, that is your C dash. you can stretch this also, extend this also. Now from C dash, your actual triangle is ABC, huh? Mark my words. Now this is C dash is drawn exterior, okay? Now from C dash, I'll be drawing a line parallel to AC. That means I have to make this angle equal here. That's it. Whatever is the angle C will be your C dash. So again the same procedure, what I'm going to do, I will keep my rounder at C. I will see the gap and C dash. I will keep my rounder and I will mark an arc, and then I'll keep my needle head here, and I will measure the gap so that I have covered the angle, and from here I will draw a line, arc. Wherever it cuts the previous arc, right, you have to join with passing through C dash. Wherever it meets is your A dash. That means this angle and this angle you have made it equal. They are the corresponding angle. That's why you have drawn the two lines are parallel. Here also this angle and this angle were made to be equal. That's why these two lines were parallel. So can you see that A dash B C dash is the required triangle similar to triangle ABC. What is the difference in the previous case and this case? Here the scale factor is 3/2. That means what is happening? The denominator is smaller. So the required triangle is drawn exterior to the given triangle. Okay, that means the bigger triangle which you can see is the required triangle. In the previous case, it was the other way around. If the denominator is greater, then the required triangle will be in the interior of the given triangle. Okay, that is the only difference. Now you can try it out for the remaining sums on the same lines, right? You will get a better idea how to construct.